The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this is brought to a stop at, say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. Fights his way through a tackle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. 18. What's up?
Stroud off of play action. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
18. That's it. Hey, south. 19 Texans. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Oh, south. 18. That's it.
They'll send their tight end right. They'll run here on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Catches May down the right sideline. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has some daylight through the 40, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
They go play action. Here's May. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now he's York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Now here's Cam Scandrew on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right. 18. That's it.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
18.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So the extra point was made, but after that penalty, they're reconsidering. They're going to try for two.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Oh, they're going to try to pitch it left. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
Texans 6.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Danny Gray to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
The Texans.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Return starts at the 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. On right side, Henderson. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Sticking with Henderson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw, Stroud gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Oh, right. 118, 19 Texans. Why Tony? Look the hot.
Here's Stroud again. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Houston.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 Texans.
From the red zone on 1st. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, let's go.
Running with Scannaboo. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. Stroud's going to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. May on first and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Throwing for the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Cade York to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Stroud off the play fake. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's that?
Back to throw, Stroud. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
What's that? Oh, at 18. Drop to the right, drop to the right. Drop to the right. 19 Texans.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They've got first down here from the 36. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18.
To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right. 18.
Stroud now on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
18.
He'll throw it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Henderson here from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. May off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give them 32 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. It's Henderson on the give. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Crazy. You're on the ball. Here.
From the gun, it's May. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Patriots have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep it rolling. Right, here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Noel to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. The right side, Noel has it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. Collins got it left side. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Oh, boy. Hey, uno. Down. Hey.
Man in motion here. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing is Stroud. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Stroud sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
All right. South.
Back to throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Here's another for him. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 21.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Gray now on the return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Okay, wow. That penalty was set to negate the big play, but for some reason, still searching for that reason, Brock, they choose to decline it.
I wouldn't have believed it, but there it is. The offense had just finished. They were marching back to the line, and now they're walking right back down to it.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots now trailed by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
To kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans with a little more work to do to win it here. All set to go now from the 35.
Don't worry. 18. That's it. Look the hot. Look the hot. Sujay.
Stroud throwing here on first. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
11.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18. Hey, uno more. Buddy.
Back to throw. This one's out to Miller, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got first down here from the 36.
On the quick, right?
On the carry, this is Scatterboo. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Stroud completes it quick. Has room inside the 25. A gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.